Hello Scratchers! And today we're continuing the top-down Minecraft series. This is exciting and let's begin. So the first thing you want to do is you want to make a new copy. So copy, save as a copy. This is episode 6. So let's begin. Okay guys, so let's continue. So in this episode we're gonna make these fin move and we're gonna fix our animations and we are going to fix our placing blocks. So let's begin. So we start with moving our blocks. So how this is gonna work is when we move our player, we want the blocks to move with it. Okay, seems pretty easy. Now how do we do that? Go into row 1. Make a new custom block. Call it a custom block. All we need to do is just put this in here. Duplicate that. And then duplicate this and then put it in this forever block. We've done 2 free space and let's click this button here. And let's move this. Yes, as you can see, that row moves that way. But we're not really achieving anything if we don't move the other rows, right? So, drag this into row 2. And in row 2, we can duplicate this, putting it there. Putting it there. Put it there. Put this block there too, and we'll put that in a forever loop as expected. So, as you can see, if we test this out, these 2 rows will move. Now, since the rest of the rows won't move, it kind of doesn't look clean. But you can do that in your free time. Just do that for all the other rows there. So, that is pretty good. So let's test it out. Green flag, and we have a successful game as expected. So how about we fix our animations? Go to your player sprite. Now, how we do this is like what we did here in our player animation script. So, what we do here. Now, as you see, our player doesn't really have any legs, so we can't really do this. So, how about we make it have some legs? Click the square block in the costume editor and give it some legs. Yes, this might look like a bunny, but it will be really useful. How about we make this animation 1. And there we go. Now we can duplicate this and move the legs a bit more. So how about we move this leg a tiny bit forward. Do whatever animation you like as long as each frame you duplicate the. So how about we test that out now? But oh wait, we're gonna change this mod to how many costumes there are. There are 6 costumes. So how about we test that out? As you can see, this is working as expected. We can easily move this way, but how about we do that for all our movement blocks there? So get another change frames by 1 change frames by 1, and we can do this for all our movement keys. So continue doing this for all your movement keys. How about we test that out? Click that green flag and let's test this out. Now that is really good. I do definitely like that. Look at this, it's actually working. But that is going to be for this section. Guys, are you excited for the next section? Well, let's move on to the next section. Okay, scratches. So let's move on in. So this is section 2. So what we're doing here is fixing our plates and blocks. As you already can see, we've already made this here. But now I have a solution for a problem that we are facing. So how about we do this? Delete all the skips here, only leaving a when green flag clicked block. So what we want to do when the green flag clicked block is, well, show ourselves. Bring out a show from the looks category. So now, what you want to do is you want to go forever and if. We'll fill out the if statement in a minute, but in the if statement we want to put a go to mouse pointer. Actually, we need to repeat until 1 second. Okay, so not an if statement, it'll repeat until actually. So we repeat until we click. But we can't check if we click. The only thing we have is a when this byte click block, which we just can't place it there. How about we go once this byte is clicked, we broadcast clicked. Make a new message, naming it clicked. And okay, so when I receive click, broadcast click. So when I receive clicked, we want to set. Now we're gonna need a new variable for this. Naming it click. Make sure for this byte only. Then change set click to true. So there we go. But we want to set click at the start to, you can do false, but I'm just going to do a 0. So we want to repeat until from the operators are equal block. On the left side, our click block. On the right side, true. Okay. So how about if click does equal true, that means we need to create a new clone. So let's code that up. If click equals true, then that means we have clicked and we want to make a clone. So control and create clone of myself. But that's not all. We need to stop here and stop this script. And then we can, before we do that, we also want to set click to 0 again. So we don't constantly repeat this. How about we test that out? But we can't test it out yet. We need to do this. When I start as a clone. Now this is only once, so bring out a forever block here. In this forever block, we want a go to mouse pointer. Go to mouse pointer. Now let's repeat this too. Okay, so what we're doing here is we're checking, and when we click this, we make a new clone, and then we go to mouse pointer until click equals true, which we set it to false earlier. So how about we test that out there? But one more thing, get this thing here. So we're basically duplicating that. Well, really important, I guess we should test it out before I begin. Okay, so we don't have a clone. Let's see that there. Clone myself. Repeat until click equals true. Okay, I think we will fix this next episode. Don't worry, we will get it next episode. So what do we have here? We have a mouse pointer, hotbar. Anything else here? Now, multiplayer game with this. Make a new variable. Call it. We're setting up the variables here. We will probably need a player's spot. A cloud variable. Cloud, please note, cloud variables only support numbers, not letters or symbols. We don't need that. We have a place, and we're going to need another cloud variable called player1. So this will be when we finish our multiplayer series. Hide those two for now. Okay. So how about we need a how about this here? Now this play spot is really good here. It stores all our code that we need. How about we sort it out a bit more though? So this is our game loop script, which is connected to our main setup script. How about we make a new custom block to round this all in? Call it player movement. Get a hyphen in there if you want. I'm just going to do it like this here. One without screen refresh. Connect that to our old scripts and put the new and improved player movement there. Let's see if that still works though before we get excited, and of course it does work here. Also make sure you do this movement for the rest of the rows. And that should be good. Okay, so we've wrapped this in a player movement script under our player tick sprite. So that is in charge of all our movement keys and their pressed. Now, how about we clean this up by deleting the set size to FOV and clean up blocks. They'll make sure it's all nice and tidy and clean. I do like that. Now, how about now that will be the end of this tutorial. Hope you do like it, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.